Welcome back my YouTube channel Coin Discovery Old Zone. Today's video we journey to South Africa and shine a spotlight on a coin that's not just rich in metal, but also in history and intrigue. This coin 10 cents coin from the year 1991. The 1991 South African 10 cents coin is a small but powerful emblem of a nation undergoing transformation. At the time of its minting, South Africa was just a few years away from the end of apartheid. This historical context adds a unique layer of significance to the coins minted during that period, making them more than mere currency, they're cultural artifacts. The coin features a beautiful design that reflects the natural heritage of South Africa. On the reverse side, you will find the arum lily, a flower native to southern Africa. The detailed engraving of the lily showcases the skill of the engraver and the importance of flora in South African iconography. It's a design that's been widely admired by collectors and botanists alike. On the obverse side of the coin, we find the South African coat of arms, which represents the authority of the state. Around it, the country's name appears in both English and Afrikaans, as South Africa and Suid-Afrika. This bilingual representation acknowledges the nation's linguistic diversity, a feature seen on many South African coins. The 10 cents coin from 1991 was minted in nickel-plated copper. It is lightweight and small, yet the detail in its design is remarkably sharp. With a diameter of approximately 19 millimeters and a reeded edge, it was both functional for daily use and attractive for collectors, minted by the South African Mint. The 1991 issue wasn't particularly rare in terms of circulation numbers. Millions were struck for everyday transactions. However, due to the political and social changes underway in South Africa at the time, coins from the early 1990s are seen as historically significant and are increasingly sought after. What makes the 1991 version of the 10 cents coin particularly interesting is that it represents a kind of transition. The designs and symbols used in the coin predate the full political transformation of South Africa, but they are part of the final chapter of an era. As such, they hold symbolic value far beyond their monetary denomination. Over time, the circulation coins have been subjected to wear and tear, and it is now quite difficult to find high-grade specimens from 1991 in uncirculated or proof condition. When such pieces do surface in the market, they draw the attention of numismatists and investors alike. The value of the 1991 South Africa 10 cents coin varies greatly depending on its condition and rarity. A standard circulated piece may only be worth a few cents above face value. However, collectors are especially drawn to coins that are in mint state or proof condition. If the coin is graded by a top grading agency and is in pristine condition, its value can jump significantly. In certain auctions, and particularly among high-profile private collectors. A flawless example of the 1991 10 cents coin, especially one with unique characteristics such as a mint error, die crack, or other anomaly, has fetched surprising prices. Some reports and sales records have suggested values that climb into the thousands, and in an extraordinary and possibly unique transaction, a proof coin from this year was appraised at a staggering $6 million due to its unmatched quality and provenance. While this is certainly not the norm, it underscores the potential hidden value in coins we often overlook. What makes a coin like this worth millions? It's a combination of factors: its condition, rarity, historical significance, and the demand among elite collectors. A coin with perfect luster, sharp strike, and a flawless surface is already rare. Add a compelling backstory or a connection to a key historical moment, and you have something truly exceptional. Collectors value coins like the 1991 10 cents not just for their beauty or rarity, but for the stories they carry. Owning one is like holding a piece of South African history in your hand. Every detail, from the flower design to the coat of arms, tells a story of identity, struggle, and transition. If you have one of these coins, it might be worth having it appraised, especially if it appears to be in good condition. Look for original luster, sharp edges, and minimal surface marks. These are key indicators of a coin that could be more valuable than it first appears. For those seeking to buy a 1991 10 cents coin, be cautious and informed. The coin's true value depends heavily on condition, so always ask for clear photos or request certification details if purchasing online or from a dealer. Remember, the real treasure isn't always in the price tag, It's in the story behind the piece. And for new collectors just entering the hobby, this coin 1991 South African 10 cents coin history. This coin 5 cents coin from South Africa. Minted in the year 1990. The 1995 cents coin might look small in size, but it's rich in both historical and numismatic value. This coin was issued during a significant transitional period in South African history, just a few years before the end of apartheid and the beginning of a new democratic era. Each coin is a small metal witness to that turning point in the nation's timeline. Let's start with the obverse of the coin. On this side, you'll find the South African coat of arms of the time, proudly placed in the center. This version of the coat of arms was in use from 1910 until 2000. Surrounding the coat of arms is the country's name written in both English and Afrikaans, South Africa, and SUID Africa, along with the year 1990. The reverse side of the coin features the majestic blue crane, which is South Africa's national bird. It's gracefully depicted in mid-stride, symbolizing peace and elegance. Just below the crane is the denomination, marked as 5C. The design was created by renowned South African engraver Jan S. Van Zyl, who crafted many of the country's iconic coin images. The coin is struck in bronze-plated steel, giving it a reddish-brown tone when fresh from minting. It has a diameter of 19.5 millimeters and weighs approximately 3 grams. Although it may appear humble, its construction and symbolism give it a unique place in South African coinage. One important note is that 1990 was not a low mintage year for this denomination, with millions of these coins entering circulation. However, what makes some of them highly sought after is not the quantity, but specific minting variations, preserved conditions, and historical context. Many collectors have been reporting that certain 1995 cents coins have distinct die errors or misstrikes, such as off-center strikes, doubling on the date or legends, and uneven edges. These errors were likely due to the aging equipment or transitional production issues at the time. Such errors significantly increase a coin's desirability and market value. There's also growing speculation in the global coin community about a very small batch of proof-like or uncirculated coins made available only to high-ranking officials or used in private sets. These may not be officially documented, which adds to the intrigue and potential value when one is found. Now, let's talk about value. For a regular, circulated 1990 South Africa 5 cents coin, the value might only be a few cents to a few dollars depending on condition. But rare error versions, especially in mint state or proof-like condition, have fetched significant amounts. Recently, an unconfirmed but widely reported private sale placed the value of a rare specimen at close to $2 million. This price is attributed to its perfect strike, uncirculated status, and provenance from a rare official set, making it a once-in-a-lifetime discovery for any collector. Of course, most of the 5 cents coins from 1990 will not reach anywhere near that amount. But what this proves is that even a small coin can hold enormous value under the right circumstances. It's always worth checking your pocket change or old family collections. You never know what hidden treasure you might uncover. Storage is important when it comes to preserving value. These coins are prone to tarnishing over time, especially in humid conditions. To preserve them, store them in acid-free coin holders and keep them away from excessive moisture and direct sunlight. Authentication is key. If you believe you found a rare 1995 cents coin, especially with a mint error or in pristine condition, it's important to have it professionally graded. Agencies like PCGS or NGC can assess your coin and assign a grade that can dramatically affect its value on the collector's market. The 1995 cents coin also holds cultural and educational value. It reminds us of the significance of everyday objects and telling national stories. Coins like these are excellent tools for teaching younger generations about South Africa's complex journey through history and change. From a numismatic perspective, this coin represents the blending of artistic design, industrial minting, and symbolic storytelling. Even if you don't own a rare one, adding it to your collection helps complete the broader picture of South African coinage. Many collectors are now turning toward coins from African nations, recognizing their underappreciated beauty and historical depth. The 1995 cents is part of that trend, gaining recognition in international auctions and exhibitions. So whether you're a casual hobbyist, a serious numismatist, or just someone curious about hidden treasures. This coin 1990 South Africa 5 cents coin history is a fascinating piece worth exploring. Keep an eye out. You might just be holding a piece of history in the palm of your hand. Thanks for watching video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Coin Discovery Old Zone.